You want to wow your date, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be boyfriend, girlfriend. It can be your partner, your spouse. So you want to wow anybody. Well, the date night cook can help you with just that. We're joined by Vlad Butkin, the date night cook himself. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Vlad.
So where did this concept come from? I know we talked about it last time, but for viewers that are meeting you again for the first time here, where did the date night cook idea come from?
The idea really came from trying to make instructional videos, instructional recipes for people who really know nothing about cooking.
Okay.
So let's say you barely know how to chop an onion. I'm here to help. You can still make an impressive dish. So
When we think about dates, there's a lot of pressure, and I think
Yes.
people put so much pressure on themselves that they have to do something really fancy and over the top. What's your philosophy when it comes to preparing a meal?
you know what? You can still make it fancy. There's not a problem keeping it simple. Food doesn't have to be overly clever or anything like that, right? It just has to be good. Making it fancy is not hard, and simple cooking is, kind of a good way to breach that gap. Make something really simple, just present it in a really fancy way.
I think that's the key, is presenting it, because these ingredients don't look extremely hard, but you're going to put it in a way where it looks super impressive to impress our dates. Awesome.
Absolutely. This is a 4-ingredient recipe.
Okay.
And you know what? It's summertime. We still have quite a bit of summer left, so this is a barbecue recipe, so it's great that we're out here. And what we're doing today is we're making veal scaloppini with asparagus and Asiago cheese wrapped in prosciutto.
Nice.
Prosciutto!
Prosciutto.
Prosciutto.
All right, well, walk us through. What's the first step here?
So we already have our prosciutto nicely laid out here with a little bit of an overlap.
Mm-hmm.
All we got to do is just take our veal scaloppini here. Yeah.
Oh, look at that
There we
beautiful
go.
piece of veal.
Beautiful. Yeah, there we go. All organic, by the way.
I'm going to hold it here. There.
Yeah. And all we want to do is just put a few pieces of asparagus right on top. Just like so.
Nice.
Couple of pieces of nice Asiago cheese.
I love Asiago.
There you go.
Great
yeah.
choice.
Perfect. Bunch of pepper. We don't need any salt because the prosciutto is going to be plenty salty.
Oh, that is an excellent tip.
Yeah, there we go. And all we want to do, and I used a little bit of saran wrap to help me wrap, is just wrap it.
Oh, that's smart. So
Nice.
you don't get stuck to it.
Yeah.
That is the key, I think, is the saran wrap.
Nice and tight. There we go.
The wind's really helping you out here, eh,
Oh,
Vlad?
beautiful.
Yeah, we
beautiful.
ordered that for you.
Hey, outdoor cooking at its finest, right? There we go. So from here, you know what? You can use toothpicks to keep it in place, skewers. I like to use a little bit of twine. Simply tie it up.
So, Vlad, when it comes to barbecuing and using, this is a great time of year, using seasonal produce and products and so forth. Can you pretty much do anything you're doing inside with your oven or your stovetop on the grill?
Absolutely. You can definitely fry this right on a frying pan, and would work just about the same way. I do like using the barbecue,
Right.
just because it brings back a little bit of that primal feeling, when you're cooking outdoors in a real fire.
Yeah.
Nothing says date like primal.
That's right. It's a lot of grunting in Vlad's backyard when he's cooking. So if his neighbors are watching, just ignore that.
It's
just
date
Vlad.
night, baby.
It's date night. And we should mention that this has obviously worked for you, Vlad, because you are engaged to be married.
Yes,
right?
I am. Yes, I am. That's right.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Exciting.
So there we go. This is
Okay,
now.
This is simple enough.
Oh, very simple, right? So this is now ready for the grill.
Okay, let's
So we'll
walk
just
on
go
over
ahead
here.
and over there. Yeah. Don't you just love that sound?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't get that with a frying pan, but there we go. All you need to do here, 2 minutes each side, all the way around.
Okay.
And we actually have one that I made just a little bit earlier.
Of course we do, Vlad.
There you go.
Magic of TV.
Magic of TV. And this is why I like to call this meat sushi, because once you cut into
Meat
this,
sushi. This
Once
is
you
my
cut
kind of
into
sushi,
this-
Vlad.
what does that remind you of?
Look at that.
Just like
It's
sushi.
beautiful.
Perfect.
So now, would this be the appetizer, or would this be the main course?
You know what? You can do either way.
Move this over a little.
If you make small pieces like this, that's a perfect appetizer. You can
Right.
go ahead and cut into a nice big chunk like so, and that's more of a main course.
Very versatile.
Yeah, absolutely. And the way I like to serve this is simple.
Would you do the paper plates for date night?
No, don't use the...
No, you would not do that.
Depends on where
No.
date night is. Maybe you're doing
Okay,
a
it's a
picnic. Well, even
picnic.
if it's a picnic, you
Picnic?
might want to bring some...
So
I'm not as fancy as you, Derek. Here's a paper plate. Now eat my prosciutto.
Just enjoy this. Okay.
I like to use just a little bit of salsa on the plate.
You intimidated your husband, didn't you? Is that what happened? Is that how you guys got married?
How
You
else?
will eat this on
How
the paper
else
plate.
do we get our husbands, Derek?
Just a
Okay,
little
so
bit
what
of
is that?
salsa.
I'm sorry.
That's just salsa. Yeah.
Okay.
And we're going to place this just like so.
Nice.
And there you go.
Ta-da!
Date night on the barbecue.
And you know, Derek, you mentioned local.
Yeah.
There's so many great local markets right now where you can even get the salsa locally made.
Absolutely.
That is
Right. Local asparagus, organic veal, beautiful prosciutto,
Absolutely.
and you have a fantastic plate.
Vlad, you have a contest going on right now, which you're kicking off today, as I understand it, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What
so,
does the contest entail?
So the contest is for anybody in the Ottawa area. Simply go to DaytimeOttawa.com, pick any recipe you like, make it, take a picture of it, post it on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and tag and hashtag Date Night Cook. And
Okay.
the winner of the contest will pick on September 15th. And what we're going to do is we will have essentially whoever wins, I'll get in contact with them, we'll figure out what they like to eat, and I'll come to their place, I'll make a 3-course meal, I'll bring the wine pairing, and you know, it's up to them. If they want to ask me a bunch of questions about what I'm making and how I'm making it, that's great.
Okay.
If they want to simply kick back, enjoy their wine, and wait till the gourmet meal is done, no problem. I'll bring all of my equipment, I'll clean up, and they can just simply enjoy the nice meal, just having it there.
That's such
Vlad?
the best date night ever.
You had me at cleanup. This is awesome.
You can go to datenightcook.com, and we actually have a page set up there. You can look at all the details of the contest. And
With all this passion, why aren't you cooking in a professional kitchen? Why did you decide to do something like this instead?
you know what? I had a very brief stint in a professional kitchen,
Okay.
and it was probably the most stressful thing I've ever done in my
Really?
life.
It is
It's-
stressful.
It is very stressful. It was a lot of high pressure things happening.
Was it Hell's Kitchen? Where were you? No, you have to.
I
you
don't
have to
know.
tell us where.
It was one of the high-end places around the Ottawa area.
Okay.
I'm not gonna name any
No,
names.
no.
But I just decided that, you know what, it's not for me. I don't want to work in the professional kitchen. I did learn a lot. It did pick up a lot of
course.
tricks. But, you know, when I decided to do the date night cook and stuff, I had that passion for cooking, and I wanted to pass it on. I wanted to show people that, you know, you don't need to be this professional chef to put together a beautiful dish. You don't need to be,
Right.
you know, this highly trained chef. You can do it yourself. You really don't need all of that high-end education to make something that's passable for a gourmet meal.
You mentioned the contest. What you'll be doing? Can people hire you though to come in and do that sort of thing, or is this kind of a one-off for you?
This is a one-off.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
this
just
is a
wanted to
one-off.
check. Yeah, trying to get you some business. That's all I'm saying. But you do share so many videos, great recipes, datenightcook.com, and don't forget to enter the contest with the hashtag DateNightCook. Vlad, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
really
This
much.
looks
I'm going to try
delicious.
this at the cottage. This is simple.
Yeah, I'm going to
I'm
try
gonna
it soon too.
This weekend, my company, if you're watching, this is what we're eating. Don't go away. We'll be back with more right after this.
Thank you.
Nice.
This looks delicious.